This is my makeup face. This is my makeup face. This is my makeup face. This is my makeup face in a video. It's in a video. Okay, we're going to start with some primer. This is the anti-aging primer, so it's going to help you to really apply that foundation really nicely and not settle in those fine lines. Speaking of foundation, this is a foundation that's a little darker. I did that on purpose because I know I'm going to be getting a tan soon. Hopefully, it's hope. It's hope. So you're just going to apply that all over your face. That is also a full coverage foundation. Going to use this powder to kind of blend a little bit around my neck. Then some concealer under the eyes. This is any areas that get red under the eyes, just to brighten up the under eye area. And then any areas that typically get red, in this is your T-zone area, around my mouth usually, on my nose. So you're just going to apply that in little triangles under your eyes. And then you're going to blend. I got this beauty blender at TJ Maxx. It works beautifully. I've never used the real beauty blender, but I'm sure it works awesome as well. So you're just going to blend all that out. You can actually wet the sponge too for a little bit nicer blending. But either way, dry or wet, you can use this, and it blends concealer so beautifully. Next up, we have Hoola bronzer. This is my absolute favorite bronzer. This is a matte bronzer, no sparkle. I'm just going to apply this on my temples very liberally, because since I have foundation on, I can actually blend really well and make it look natural after I apply it. I use my brush from the top of my ear to the corner of my mouth just to kind of judge where I'm going to contour under my cheek, and then I actually apply in a 3 shape on my face, on my jaw as well, just to continue that contour and make it look a lot more natural. And then I just use my fingers to blend. Next up, some more powder under my eyes just to set that concealer that I put under there. Again, I will list the brushes and the products under the video. This is a Tarte cheek stain. I absolutely love this cheek stain. It's so easy to apply. I actually hollow in my cheeks so that I can see my cheekbones a little easier, and since my face is a little more round, I like to apply it like that. This is a highlighter. I'm just going to apply right above my cheekbones and blend with my finger. This is another highlighter, one of my faves. This is High Beam. I'm just going to apply this on my forehead and on my cupid's bow just to give a little pout. And this is me patting it in. Don't rub it in, just pat it. Pat it out. This is Naked on the Run palette. I'm using the first eyeshadow in there. It's just a beautiful bronzy red shadow that I just recently found out I love. I got this for Christmas. And what you're going to do is just blend back and forth. This is the Urban Decay brush using the poofy side. This is a older palette. I'll list below, but I am using a lighter color under my eyebrow. This has no sparkle in it, it's just matte. And then I use a little bit of a sparkle in the corner of my eye. I'm using the smaller ended side of that dual tipped brush by Urban Decay. Just going to rub that in with my finger as well as the brush. Next up, I'm going to do some eyeliner using gel eyeliner with an angled brush as well. Just going to line both eyes with that gel eyeliner. Not going to go past the eye quite yet. Next up are the brows. Woohoo! I say that with a tint of irony because brows are actually the hardest to do in my opinion. But Anastasia Beverly Hills products make it a lot easier to do. I'm using her DipBrow here. I've used her powder for years. But this is her number 12 brush that I'm using on my brow. And I'm just going to first draw a line underneath the brow, and then in upward motions kind of bring that product up towards the top. See, I just messed up, of course. Bring that up towards the top, and also just a very faint line. You can add more product. I would just say add very slowly. Don't put a whole bunch at first. And slowly add on the brow so that it looks as natural as possible and defined as possible. You're going to do both brows like that. And then I am using a under eyebrow highlighter by Benefit. Just going to blend that in with my fingers so that it kind of raises, it's actually called highbrow. It kind of raises the eyebrow and just makes them look a lot cleaner because mine are not clean. Next up are lashes. I get the most questions about lashes. I'm using Duo Glue Clear here, just going to put it on the back of my hand till it gets a little tacky. And yes, I'm using a bobby pin because that is the best way I've found to put glue on the back of lashes. It puts a little teeny line, so it's not a whole lot of product on there, and it just works really well in my opinion. So you're going to, I use my hands. I know a lot of people use tweezers, but I found this works better for me. So you just put it on, and as close, you can actually put it on your lashes, and you're just going to kind of squeeze it with your lashes so it becomes kind of one unit. There you go. You're going to do that to both lashes. I'm using a bottom lash actually by House of Lashes. This is called Precious, and same kind of idea. Use the bobby pin to put the glue, tiny bit of glue on there, and just make sure you put the glue on the right side because that you get a lot of glue on you if you don't. Alright, let's hydrate those lippies. This is a lip treatment. Just going to put on before lipstick. Also going to put some powder around my lips so that the lipstick I put on doesn't bleed. You could also use this powder. It's MAC Blot Powder. It works as well. And I'm just going to use a NYX Wonder Pencil as well. Just going to put that around so that it doesn't bleed as well. And then a Nude Lip Liner by NYX. I'm just going to put a thick line of that just around my lips so it just looks natural. Just going to line them, blend a little bit with my finger. And my favorite lipstick in the whole world, MAC St. Germain. It's actually discontinued, so I bought a bunch of them. Sad face. So I'm going to use this MAC lip brush just to kind of blend in. Think of your lips as kind of like a carpet. They're just absorbing that color, so you just want to kind of push with pressure so that they can absorb that beautiful color. Now I'm just putting a little bit of powder just to kind of set the color. You don't have to do this, it's just optional. And this is what it could look like at this point if you want to stop, but we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. We are going to put some more liner on those eyelashes and just kind of extend it a little bit as a cat eye. Make the eye look a little bit larger than it is. And along the top of the eyelashes as well. Just a big, thick, I love thick liner, so that's my preference. Like I said, you could have stopped earlier. But we're going to keep going. There we go. Beautiful cat eye. And I believe we're done. If you made it this far, you're my favorite kisses. Mwah.